close to your eyes, like a trip to heaven. Heaven is the prize, and I'm so glad I found you. Yeah, you're an angel in disguise. I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. No, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. Even if I could, I can't help it. If I wanted to, I wouldn't help it. No.
Maybe my mind is playing tricks on me, but I could have sworn that the kiss that was meant truly for me is leaving me torn. How can love be so kind and so gentle and turn and be so cold? And why must my arms feel so empty for what my heart still holds? How could you go? Yeah. Up round and hurt me so. I tried so hard to please you, baby, but I just can't see you, Memory, how could you go? Up round and hurt me so. I tried so hard to please you, baby, but I just can't see you, baby. Now was there something I could have done to change this outcome here? As if I blinked my eyes and suddenly she up and disappeared. How can love escape your grasp without you ever letting go? And until she returns to my offer, I may never know. Memory, how could you go? Yeah. Up round and hurt me so. I tried so hard to please you. Memory, how could you go? Up round and hurt me so. I tried so hard to please you, but I just can't see you.
Right about now, you're about to possess by the sounds of MC Rawface and DJ Easy Rock. Hit it!
To get down, I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me.
Right, Mama Cedar? You gotta get yourself there. Who else so icky? I need to not be speeding around here dancing like that though. I've been nauseous, vertigo, been fucking with me for 2 days.
I don't care. I'm number one, the uno, I like calm. Bring all the suckers, cause all of them I'll stomp. Won't neglect, but I will protect. All of my followers, cause all I want is respect. I'm not a boxer, but the man who rocks ya. A slick brother that can easy out fox ya. Cause I'm Bob, the last name basis. And over mic, I'm known to be the freshest. So let's start, it shouldn't be too hard. I'm not a sucker, so I don't need a bodyguard. I won't flex, wear a bulletproof vest. Don't smoke Buddha, can't stand sessions.
All the Republicans to the floor, please. All the Republicans to the floor. Good morning, you slurs.
We got to say, Ricky,
Mama Cedar, don't encourage me. You're supposed to be getting me well, not messy. Check out the sound. In a past life, I must have been a DJ, or in this life, I'm supposed to be a DJ moving forward, or something like that. This is all I really want to do is just play with music outside of. I just want to create stuff. I don't know. We gonna go somewhere for real now, mama. Oh, you can definitely rock the robot with this song, mama. I gotta practice my robot some more.
Wanna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference.
Gonna make it right.
And as I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, the wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids on the street without enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to be there in need? A son's disregard, a broken bottle top, and what meant so. They follow each other on the window, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why no one gets to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message gonna bend any clever. If you wanna make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Na 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 na. Kind of love, it's time that I realize there's love in your home, not a nickel to love. Could it be pretending that they're not alone? Oh, well, oh, deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and watched out free. They follow the path of the wind to sea. Slipping down, my first landing on my hopes. I'm dreaming of the maps, no hidden grids. I'm fleeing. I worship you like holy days, lying on my back, seeing clouds and rays, drinking lime and bitter from a lemonade. White horses every time won't do. Slipped away, time
noise pollution.
The passion, the falling over, and tripping on ice, shining advice, taking it twice.
Sorry, y'all, we had to take a little detour so I could tackle this acute pain, but I'm good now. Go back.
What you wanna do? Do you remember when we fell in love? We were young and innocent then. Do you remember how it all began? It just seemed like heaven, so I did it. Do you remember? Back in the life, again, I bet you remember. Do you remember? Us holding hands, remember each other. I bet us eyes we stand.
Do you remember the time when we fell in love? Do you remember the time we first met, girl?
Used to talk, no, we'd stay on the phone at night till dawn. Do you remember all the things I love you so? I never let you go. Do you remember back in the spring? Remember every morning I bet birds would sing. Do you remember those special times? Just go on and on in the back of my mind.
Oh, stop rocking, Shane. Yes, I know better, but I just want to do better. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Apologies.
Problems that we see that maybe somehow we can work it. I asked my neighbor for a favor. She said later what has come of all the people have we lost love, but what is about? I have to find my peace 'cause no one seems to let me be. Far from this trial doing other possibilities. I told my brother there'll be problem times and tears for this. We must live each day like it's the day. Go with it, go with it. She brings the God to move within. She sings them in song. Can you just contradict yourself? Do we know from wrong? I just want you to recognize me in the temple. You can't hurt me. I'm out in my life. Go with it. Go with it. Yeah.
Relationship is withering. Don't walk away from me. Come hither and listen. Cause I speak straight up, so let's chat. Sorry, baby, but your man ain't all that. Before you verbally stuck me, just wait a sec and explain why you're always looking wrecked. By now, any other lady would have just had it. Looking depressed Cause your man's so stay alert. Mark my words, you're gonna get hurt. Judge and abuse you physically or mentally. Change when I was slavery, you need to be free. So you need to swing my way.
The power. Swing my way. Maybe you need to swing like he can do you right in the flower. Shout out to the big dancing dudes, man. It's unfortunate they're both gone. Rest in love.
I stepped off in the club on a Friday night, looking for a man that'll do right. First move that I made was on the dance floor, working down one time, then I went for more. Physical action was happening that. Saw this young player there through the crowd, looked over to my left and told my girl, hey, if I see him again, I'ma have to say,
Uh-oh, the Democrats are coming.
I got off the floor trying to find this man, looking all around doing all I can. Damn, he sure look. By the end of the night, he's gonna be. I thought to myself he couldn't have gone far, then I saw him again, stay out the bar. So far, everything is going my way. Now that I found him, I'ma have to say. Gotta get up the nerve to get my swerve on. Gotta do it fast or he'll be gone. Cause it'll be just my luck that somebody else will scoop him up. Can't
Murder, oh, it's not nice. So big, Lord, have mercy.
Flossing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep flossing like you do. Then my jeans, you can't get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me. I can teach you a couple of things. Why you looking at me like I ain't give you no choice? Did I count to 3? Let you be on your knees. You like Cartier. Oh,
You can't get this from this out of your mind. He like that, like you, Kathy.
so goofy, call me daddy. He goes stupid, he goes daffy. Introduce me to his pappy. He can never
Me and Bunny been real close today. Yesterday.
if he got it like that, I can take it back. Cause my
So big, Lord, have mercy.
I keep flossing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep flossing like you do. All these hands up in my jeans, you can't get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me. I can teach you a couple of things. I keep flossing like I do, I keep flossing like I do, I keep saucing like I do, I keep flossing like you do. All in my jeans, you can't get up in between. You're trying to get a piece of me. I can teach a couple things. Like, I just
Bitches be pressed. They know how I'm coming, real bitch in the. Who the fuck she gon' check? She be talking that shit, talking out of her neck. But blood on her dress. Bitches be mad when they see Cardi step in the spot. Said that you but we know that you not. I'ma pull up on bitches as soon as I drop. Bought a new foreign, I'm back up a yacht. Bitches in my business, they tryna plot. Hoes popping shit like they hot, but they not. Just flirting the wrist, the paddock, the watch. Niggas be flexing, we know what you got. Cardi the hack at the game in the knot. Fucking your nigga, I got him on light. Just go bang, bang like I'm chopping them chops. VVS shit, I'm in love with the rocks. Just say you gon' take it, bitch, you got me chopped. They throwing shit cause they see me on top, so I'ma send you the drop. Press, 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 press. Cardi don't need more press. Kill them all, put them hoes who walk in bulletproof vests. Please tell me who she gon' check. Murder scene, Cardi made a mess. Pop up, guess who, bitch? Pop up, guess who, bitch? Must be that whip that I ordered. And a new for my daughter. You know a bad bitch gon' spoil her God when the New York need one in Georgia. New venom truck is a quarter. My money still long like weed. Pussy still wet like everyone dropping the floor. She was talking but not anymore. Next to your face I contour. This chopper can ship from the York. Done with the talking, I'm open to violence. Ask anybody, they know I'm about it. Hashtag whip that whole ass. Fuck around, we gon' start a new challenge. I come in this bin, I'm strapped up and ready. Right on that dick like I'm Cardi and Dreddy. Fuck at your crib, we don't go to no telly. I sit on his face whenever I'm ready. Say little bitch, you can fuck with me if you wanted to. These expensive red bottoms, these is bloody shoes. Hit the score, I can get them both. I don't wanna choose, and I'm quick, cut a nigga off, so don't get comfortable. Look, I don't dance now, I make money move. Say I don't gotta dance, I make money move. If I see you now speak, that means I don't fuck with you. I'm a boss, you a worker, bitch. I make bloody moves. Now she say she gon' do what or who? Let's find out and see. Cardi B, you know where I'm at, you know where I be. You in the club just to party. I'm there, I get paid a fee. I be in and out them banks so much I know me. Honestly, don't give a fuck about who ain't fond of me. Drop 2 mixtapes in 6 months. What bitch breaking that's hard? I don't bother with these hoes. Don't let these hoes bother me. They see pictures, they say goals. Bitch, I'm who they tryna be. Look. I don't give a fuck, not a single fuck, not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, not a single fuck, not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck about none of y'all. Big ballin' ass balls taking 2 to your head with a sawed off shotgun. Give it up 'cause I'm one crazy bitch rolling thick. Gang full of lunatics bailing, running through the mud, escape from the cell block, searching for the goddamn judge. 'Cause it's simple to get revenge on the punk. Pop the trunk, grab the pump and pull the trigger. My kept fucking up, talking that same shit. So I snuck up and fucked up a gang of shit. Bitches that's down and we found them. The punk we called them, then clowned them. Lot of niggas stretched out from a murder case. And don't mind doing again the shit that get me locked up in the first, so let the 9 go fuck. I truly don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, not a single fuck, not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, not a single fuck, not a single solitary fuck. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm not giving a fuck, not give a fuck about shit. To me, I see life like it's a bunch of fuck bullshit. 'Cause everybody's running around with a crypto scam, and every fucking nigga in the ambulance just another dead body. Niggas. I need a roughneck. I need a dude with an attitude. Only need his fingers with his food. Caulking, not sagging. Timbo's dragging. Frontin' in his ride with his homeboys bragging. Like how he knocked the boots last night. But he's a roughneck, so that side. Triple O, Bull D under the hood. Making noise with the board. C-low on the down low. Cops come around so roughneck front like he gotta go. Evil grin with a mouth full of gold teeth. Starting beef is how he spells relief. Acting like he don't care. But all I gotta do is beep on 911 and he'll be there. Right by my side with his roughneck tactics. Roughneck attitude, the roughneck bastard. I need it and I want it, so I gotta get a roughneck. I need it and I want it, so I gotta get a roughneck. I need
use. I only have to move in silence when I choose. Who's gonna stop me? You little trice. Got something to prove? You don't have to win Goliath in the room. I don't have the time to argue, I'll just make you disappear. I'll make this crystal clear, at best your little Nennis middle tier. You should listen here, your life is rounding on the final lap. You better cycle back, cause you're surrounded by some psychopaths. I don't change them if the royal guard ain't bout it, I replace them, I'm the apex. Legend, don't have time to battle cavemen. Got a mission separating you crusaders from your brace. I'm a dictator, I don't have a need to track this cause I hate them. I told them if you're eager to die, then I'll oblige you. Gunky with the IQ, I only make the right moves. I see your confidence, but I am nothing like you. Ironic, your extermination crew are about to die too. You will all know my name. Here to rule the world with pain. I have broke through these chains. You will know my reign. I am 2 steps ahead you. If you're trying to get ahead, you're dead fool. Bow down to me.
My lover's got humor. She's the giggle at funeral. Was everybody's disapproval. Should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every Sunday's getting more bleak. A fresh poison each week. We were born sick, you heard them say it. My church offers no absolutes. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you. I was born sick, but I love it. Command me to be well. Yeah. Amen. 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 Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life. Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your life. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that deathless death, the good God, let me give you my life.
What I've learned from the ocean, how to dance and rejoice in the motion. Let the sun have its moment, the moon will come. What I've learned from a soldier, every man is a soldier.
that we only remember when we see the blood. Don't grow up on me. Keep that backstroke in your afro. Don't you grow up on me. Slow up, homie. Don't you grow up on me. Keep it OG, sip it slowly. Don't you grow up on me. Slow. Don't you show off on me. Don't you grow up on me. Show off on me. What I've learned from a traveler, there's no road.
Chronometrophobia, the fear of clocks, fear of time. How's the cost of living? I take what I've been given. Has to say, be strong. Ooh, yeah. I ain't got time, leave me alone. Ain't that much time left? I've got to phone.
Whether you like it or not, he's back. D-A-double-D-Y, sex. Sharp as a tack like I just left church.
That's weird. My last couple of messages didn't come through. I can't stand when YouTube does that. Child, and I don't give a F pill every morning. That's funny.
So on and so on. I can go on and on and on. Hell yes.
Sorry, Mama. I didn't mean to ignore you. YouTube isn't putting those through for whatever reason. Yeah. Let me do this. Nah, I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm so back and forth.
Two dope boys in the Cadillac steel with a crown on your Cadillac feel. I make your wheels of steel stand like your DJ got killed. A fire marshal, shut it down. Time to go. Out cash royalty by design of logo. Wanna count it out loud?
93, 94, 95, 96.
Plus a dime to that 5. Ha.
What is that?
Happy Thursday, y'all. I know it's taking me a minute to get into this one, but we in it. Ooh. Get it ready. This is look at that. The comments are not coming through on StreamYard. I mean, Restream.
Now we had a good time that we can say we hurted each other.
Oh. Put Bunny in her pouch. She makes a great little cushion against the cramping in my tummy, like holding a pillow. But cute and comfortable. No, Mama, it's not okay, because that should be a whole comment that everybody can see. She says, it's okay, I'm that annoying friend that keeps talking on the dance floor, ruining everyone's vibe. You're Elaine, but you just got everybody else dancing off beat trying to listen to you. That's funny.
To remind me of love, my mind and my heart. I believe in love, and these happy feelings, I'll spread them all
right, we're gonna get into this topic briefly after this song right here. But this is one of my favorite songs because it really just kind of says what I be thinking a lot of times when it comes to the other person in my life. I have one. And then
Up conversation.
but anyway.
Now, me being the grown man that I am, you know, if I'm happy, if we happy in a relationship, everything's cool. You know, I'm not gonna actively sabotage and go look for something to be wrong. That's just how I feel. I'm looking in the audience and I see some of y'all probably been through some phones before.
Mama Sita, you be going through phones, girl. It's okay. I won't tell nobody. It's just you and me and a couple of subscribers.
Well, yeah, man. If I'm good, I don't want to go through your phone. You know, they say if you're supposed to know something, it'll come to you. You know.
Facts.
So I'm gonna tell you how I feel about it. Yeah. Hey, see, I get scared from the thought.
Hey, for someone else having your heart.
'Cause it's been a long time, and I don't wanna have to restart. See, I could go somewhere and try to start over again, but it's not what I want. Hey,
'Cause I don't wanna lose my best friend. See, we're in love. It's what I say. And nobody's perfect. Anyway, I don't wanna see something to change my mind. Everything is cool,
and I think
we're just fine.
See, what I'm trying to say is,
I don't wanna go through your phone. Some things are better left unknown. I'd rather keep my daydream. Keep thinking that things I just want. I'ma look away. I'ma stand in front of me. Based on what I see.
I'm telling you, gonna trust you.
I see you, Mama see to talk about shh.
You know what they say. What you
don't know what you do. We were too high. Thank you who took the poll. The questions for today are: do you have a difficult time making calls? Do you know why? That's the song. One more song, then we'll get to explaining.
We're in this forever, at least in my mind. You don't have to worry, 'cause
I don't wanna go through your phone.
Some Some things are better left unknown.
But all I want to know, baby, is if what we had was good. Oh, 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 oh. Just pick up the motherfucking
She said she was 2 minutes behind. That's funny, Mom.
I ain't think that, did you?
Okay. I'm going to adjust this. I'm going to go out and come back in and see if that will fix the comment issue. If not, we're going to keep going. I'll be right back, though. Ta-da! Here I be again. Alright, so we're going to do test comment. YouTube likes to do disrespectful things in order to get their way. They don't like when you play music. They don't like when you play music with cursing in it, for sure. Especially this early in the morning, so they'll do what they want. See, right now, you all see the old comments. I see no comments. This is that thing that really drives me, and it happens even when not using the third-party streaming apps. It just is a YouTube thing. Like, it's 5:50 in the morning. There's no reason for my bit rate to be this low. Honestly, I just believe it's YouTube, up to YouTube and stuff. So anyway, so the picture is a lot clearer. It was a little fuzzy. Yeah, see that too. So I think that they just kind of do whatever the heck it is that they want to do. But I'll let y'all see my ta-da. Remember, I got the new camera recently. I've been laying around over here. There's my uni down on the end I use for my little notes and things. Can of oil bottle, tea. It's pretty much been tea, water, coffee. Occasionally, I did make some dirty rice. So the liver and the rice and the fat. I added some sausage this time to give it some fat as well. Kind of helped to settle my stomach so that I could sleep last night. I made enough to have some this morning too. And then I've been drinking water with fruit in it because plain water right now would do me no good at all. It just kind of washed right through me. And we want to get some nutrients in there of some kind. So yeah, my goal today really mostly is rest, but I need to go to the store, so we'll see how that goes in a while. It's too chilly right now. It was 29 degrees when I started, and that's way too cold. The fact that I'm actually up is mostly because I took a a long hot bath earlier. This is why I need to go out. I need to get some Epsom salt. But right now, here's your morning report, guys. Uh, this is your morning report. The long and short. Let's see. Currently, well, for starters, it says that we're going to get some stormy weather. Yeah, right now it is 29 degrees. There's a 2% chance of rain. So the fact that I'm up and functioning is amazing. It says it feels like it's 22. And you know, the mountains have already begun to get snow. Tucson is the Tucson is home of the southernmost ski resort in the United States. And so out on Mount Lemmon, they're getting some snow. I think they got 12 inches in the last couple of days. So they'll be doing all that jazz. I used to like it when I was a kid and we lived in Germany. We went tubing, we went snow sledding. I took my kids when we lived in New York. And the cool thing in New York is like you could just find a hill anywhere. Like people would pull over on the side of the road if they saw a really great hill and just start sledding. I'm like, what the hell? You know, where about your baby? Just like off into the other side. You know, but they line the cars up and all that jazz. This is pretty cool. We had some pretty dope experiences as a young family. I know my children don't remember half of them, yet they know that we were together a lot, and so that was what was important to me. Let me see what. You said that's right. You're in North Carolina. Yeah, we lived in North Carolina. It just didn't snow enough where we were. We were in Durham, and at Fort Bragg, it just didn't snow enough for us like that to do it. But yeah, uh, I loved everything about it. I really enjoyed snow life in Fort Drum because like we could take the kids, or I would take the kids and put them in these little snowsuits right from Jamboree and whatnot, and then I would take them and like chunk them into the deepest end of the snow because you know you get 3-6 feet of snow at Fort Drum, and it's just like, all right, well, welcome to the weekend blizzard. Um, you get issued like a snowblower per apartment, 4 apartments or whatever. Is that real? That's probably part of the reason why my shoulders hurt so much because Lord knows I did the majority. Anyway, hush, JP. We're not gonna do that today. So and you just take the kids and in the backyard, you check them to the far end of the yard and let them make their way back playing or whatever. Then they get to the patio. You take off all of the clothes. You give them a warm bath, some cocoa, and a Disney movie. Bruh, you're not going to see them little suckers for at least 8 hours. And I'm not saying now they're going to get up and need something. No, I mean like they just going to be done. It's like when you put kids and water and sunshine together. They just, yeah. It'd be just like that. It'd be just like that. So, yes, they are out for hours. I mean, hours and hours. That song, Hours and Hours. Anything, yeah, because all the weight of the water and the snow and the whatnot, it wears them out. It makes them exhausted. And then then they think that they're getting to have their way with the cocoa and the movie when really that's just a setup for you to get good and comfortable and let that sleep kick in on you. Yeah, Sandman be right there sitting on the edge of the couch watching you. I'm watching you, Sandman watching you, watching me, watching you. We're like, "Dude, this about to go down, brother. Soon as it do, it's off to do some sketchy shit. Doo-dah, doo-dah. I'm kidding. Now, okay, so to the topic at hand and the questions in the chat. I have been wrestling with this for, I say probably about ever. No. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. I'm not big on phone calls. I'm not big on reaching out. My capacity to reach out to someone first is pretty much shot. And all I can really put it on or place an understanding around it is the number of times that I reached out to people to get answers for help, for others, for resources or whatever it was. I'm not sure, but it's that thing. So, oh, my tummy. Um, you know what I didn't do is try to remove the chat overlay and put it back. Maybe that will fix the problem. Hold on. So anyway, I was singing. Now let's see what happens. Like I want to help people, and I pretty much have to do so in my own way. That's what disability is, though. Understanding where you need accommodations for certain things. So I need accommodations when it comes to like reaching out for personal calls, for non-emergent calls, basically. And dude, even if it's my own crisis, I can't. Like, I was in so much pain yesterday. I thought about calling EMS twice, and I just couldn't make myself do it. I just didn't have the capacity for it for whatever reason. So it's this glitch I have in my mainframe software, I suppose. As the little one says, she didn't give up on being a human. She's a bot now. She's a transitioning bot. No, that's what a bot is the same. So yeah, that part for me. I don't know. I've yet to figure out what it is. Like when it comes to my dad, I just don't want to hear him make that daddy sound. Y'all know that. Well, some of you do that. Dad sigh. That's fucking annoying. I don't reach out to my sisters. Sorry, guys. Y'all are so fucking overbearing. Lord have mercy. You want to be involved and know everything. None of your damn business, bro. You can't live my life. You never have. Move on. Carry on. So if it ain't something that's gotta be discussed, I don't know. Weird thing that I've been trying to work around and just, I don't know. Thank you, Mama Sita. She said she can empathize because I realize y'all still can't see what's going on over here. So, it's got its benefits and its flaws. Let's put it that way. I like to think that choosing to be away from my family made me listen to them when they said that when what I call martyring my mother, when they would be like, well, Mama would want you to do this, or Mama would want you to do that, bruh, bye. But I listened for a while because I'd chosen to be in the military and away from them for so long. I knew that I wanted to marry military. I knew that I wanted to continue to move forward and see other places and do things that they just, I don't know, weren't doing. So that part. We're not the same. And that's not a hit at them or any of those things. It's just the truth, right? So, I don't know. I write. It just doesn't make the transition. And man, when it comes to emails, anything that I have to go back and remember to check is, oh, have mercy on me. Like, could you just, like, if I could have a permanent whiteboard in my face reminding me of things to do, that'd be freaking fantastic. Like, I spend a large portion of my time just managing me, not in the sense like, here, just making sure that all of my ducks are in a row. Like yesterday, I had way too much cinnamon milk coffee, and it came back to get me. Because at one, I'm allergic to pretty much all dairy products. Two, I should never have sugar before I have protein. Um, and that even if I'm gonna have fruit sugar, I shouldn't have any processed sugar before I have protein because it's just gonna do a number on me. Um, I know these things. It's just I stopped paying attention, just like that, uh, and it cost me a day, maybe two. So when it comes down to the title, pushing through and the capacity for change, well, if you've been watching, you saw me push through the first 45 minutes of this thing in order to be able to have a conversation with whomever's present now, right? Um, the idea of pushing beyond that, I have other things to do. That's not to say that I wouldn't, given a reason, yet rarely am I given a reason. It's always about, to be honest, somebody else, something else, what can we do next thing, and that's just boring, annoying, tiresome, really. I'd rather continue to focus on me, what I want to do. I'll turn music on, and that's what I do. Read, write, arithmetic. But the idea of focusing on some invisible entity, possibility, thingy, well, shit, that just sounds like hope, and I'll pass. Like, real talk. I can't remember when hope helped him. Ooh, child. Anyway, JP, be nice. But I do feel somewhat better. I don't think that's loud. I don't see me making it to the store currently, as I don't really have the capacity for it. Sorry about that with the volume, y'all. Stuck on your phone, or you're stuck in your zone. You don't ever cook, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, yeah, Mama sees but this focusing on self is difficult in and of itself, and then trying to learn new things, you have to learn to ask for help, yet there are some things that you just don't have the capacity for. And more than anything, I get tired of having to explain it. Like, bro, I can't email, phone calls, can we help? We live in a visual, virtual community. Work with.
What is this, a joke? You know I get this money, so I guess you can't complain.
That's starting to get annoying.
You bring your ass home. You been
It is, Mamacita. It's draining, kind of like that light was. It's just like it's and to the forgive me for how I'm gonna say this to the regulars. It ain't no shade here, but like, y'all be wanting answers to shit that, ooh, just take it on face fucking value, bruh. I don't have. That's why I do fuck fatigue Fridays. Cause I'm like, you have to push through. You have to fight through so much, and being a member of the Spoonie community, as Mama Sita would say, or um, a chronic community. You just, I've had to help other people understand. You can't, you can over apologize. You can over expect from others. You can do a lot of things, yet on the other side, these people who are like, oh, well, I lived with a so and so who had a, no, it's not the same thing. You don't understand. And even if you did live with that other person, it's different for them explaining it to you than the way that I would explain it to you. It's for you to experience it. You may not be able to articulate. There are tons of people who can't articulate it. And there are even more who can't verbalize it, literally and figuratively. Like, just come to some type of acceptance and understanding about things. Like, wanting more answers and more understanding is tantamount to forcing your will on some people. When they say I don't have the capacity, I don't have the capacity. I say I wish that I could, take that to be a literal damn statement. You're right, Mamacita. She says you can explain childbirth pains, but unless you go through it, you cannot truly feel. It's just not the same. And that's the thing about it. It's just. For some reason, that Orange Juice Jones song is in my head, Walking in the Rain. In a way, I guess because it feels like that. Like, you want to torture the shit out of me for what you don't understand. And I'm not saying in that song that he didn't understand, because she was with some other dude. But what I'm saying is, like, he just told her to take everything off right there. I'm like, God damn, I'm tired. I don't have the energy. Can you just, I don't want to explain. Can we just accept that it's a thing and go our own ways, or accept the understanding and figure out how to move in a different way? But it's just wild. It's because he talks about, I mean, I guess it's like the whole feelings thing. Everyone has feelings. Why do yours matter more than someone else's? Everyone's got issues. Why are yours the most relevant to anyone but you? Like, if you want some acceptance for those things, why don't you accommodate the requests of others instead of finding some way to shame people or blame them or force them to conform because you can't have what you would call a privilege like that? If you only knew. I'm gonna say it's starting to get cold. I mean, it's been cold here. I'm starting to get cold. My toes are getting cold, which is a nice thing. I can feel my toes, and I know that it's my toes that are cold, not my whole foot. Not so wild, 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 wild. Oh, I think I might find something messy. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a secret. This is one of my favorite things. This is one of my favorite requests of someone that I love. When I really don't feel good but I can't get my act right, is to lay with me until I fall asleep. A lot of people will tell you that I would never really fall asleep, and they get irritated because they're like, all right, she's finally asleep, I can move. Nah, as soon as you move, I'm like, I'm not asleep. I'm not asleep. Yes, I am. But it's like, maybe I'll do a watch a movie with me till I fall asleep stream. It's Thursday, and so I can do that on Twitch with Amazon Watch Party. Anyone who has Amazon can join in. Otherwise, you'll just see me laying down looking at my tablet, probably. I haven't quite determined the necessary. Excuse me. I haven't quite determined the necessary metrics, for lack of a better word, to getting it set up properly, but it's definitely on my list of things to look into at some point. You dig? Thank you to everybody who came and hung out with me this morning. I've been here for an hour and 17 minutes. I'll probably do another 13, make it an hour and a half. And then get over my grind. But this is the song that came to my mind, so this is what I'm going to play. I guess I'm feeling my 70s babiesness today. It's basically been a journey through it's the songs that made me happy in my childhood and coming along. Hey, Mark. I am, Mark, I'm having a difficult time with my comments in the restream, but I see you in the chat. Let's see if I turn it back on, what happens. Skate with me. Sorry, I don't know why my head went here, but immediately it was like the skate attorney came to mind. Like if there's a lead attorney, the skate attorney. I get him out here in this parking lot with me and Big Rig and Rashawn. We'll soul skate into. I think it's just because I'm feeling goofy now. It probably is the overlay. Restream got a thing going on. I don't think it's Restream though. I really do think that it's YouTube, because none of the comments have come up since then. Oh, this came out the year I was born. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, y'all gotta go there. The disco has taken over. Shout out to Diva, who is also my older sister, as well as. Yes, Mark, get your rollers. I tell you, my first skates had some metal wheels. Oh my God, yeah, I remember those Mamacita. I remember them Mary Janes with the hard ass bottoms too, man. Here you go, Mark. I have to get your purple thing going today. I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second, you'd be back by me. Walk down the door. Just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. Which is ironic because down here it still pretty much looks white, but it's purple. I don't know why it does that. That's just. That's better. Because there's the white light. Oh, here we go. Now, back when these songs was out, one, I was young, obviously. Did two. I ain't had no long time. So I just went in circles around the skating rink, expect nothing else from me. Don't think because we jamming like this now, I could put together a mean playlist for some skate too, but that's pretty much all that is. As I said, at the top of this thing is the playlist. I forgot to add the last couple to it, but the other songs that were in the beginning there, basically did a tiny workout overkill. Excuse me. The best in town. This is when you get out there and you skate and you hula hoop at the same time. I couldn't stand y'all helpers. I ain't had no rhythm at all. I just look at y'all with so much animosity. You have no idea. You have no idea. Like my parents was like, no, little girl, you will not gyrate anything at all. You get mad. Fine, it's okay. That's just me. There go Mark 2 minutes behind. Yes, Boogie Nights. Man, I saw that movie and I was traumatized. It was too much for me. And y'all, I've seen Helter Skelter, but that movie was too much for your girl. I'm not going front. Mark, we're in the dark. One, because I like my lamp, but two, because I haven't been feeling well, so I have been nursing myself today. I was like, I'll just get on the internet and talk smack to myself. I mean, play music and entertain myself, playing around with things. And then Mamacita came in and other things. Ta-da! But woo child. This tummy cramping is tiring. It's as if I have what I think they call, what I know to be called a stoma, which is scar tissue somewhere down in this area that's swollen, and so that as things try to pass through, it's painful. Ow, 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 that really hurts. Ah. Oh. See, it's that part. It's barely. Ugh. I'm going to have to make. Oh, I don't know. Okay, JP, think about something else so that you can move. Sorry, y'all. Move.
Come here, man. Mary, love. Do it, baby. I'm in love with Mary Jane. She's my main thing. She makes me feel alright. She makes my heart sing. And when I'm feeling low, she comes in no surprise. Turns me on with her love. Takes me to paradise. Do you love me, Mary Jane?
Yes, Mark, I was mad that they wouldn't let me hoop. Mark, my sisters were 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 built like girls, and they got to act like girls. It's like a boy. I just felt some type of way. I helped my dad cut the grass. I helped my dad move stuff, all kinds of shit, which didn't even bother me too much. Like, in some ways, it was kind of like a Negro Cinderella story, except my dad was the stepmom, you know. But anyway. Oh, excuse me. Mmm. Mmm. Oh. I was watching Barbie Girl Tina. You guys should go over and check her out. If anyone can get the link and put it in the chat, that'd be great. She had a great, I was listening in more than watching, but she had a great live stream with AK something 47 something or other. I apologize, sir. It was a really great conversation. They did a lot of discussion around mental health and that sort of thing. And then there came the cannabis piece, and y'all know that didn't sit right with me. But, you know, all I'm going to say is this. Like, disrespecting cannabis and saying that it uh, made you lazy is a reflection of you and not the plant. Like someone didn't teach you how to use it properly, how to make the most use to get the most benefit without detriment or the least amount. If you overconsumed and that kept you from doing the thing that you wanted to do, that would be more on you, right? Not the thing itself. We have this weird habit of making everything bad rather than accepting our responsibility, our role, our part in the thing. Yet it was a fantastic conversation. I listened in and napped for a while to it. No, I don't mean to say napped for a while. I listened in, dozed off, woke back up, and listened some more. Oh, she was really great. Excuse me. It was nice to see Barbie Girl Tina on camera. Who y'all the nickel thought y'all? Go ahead. Um, but all in all, yeah, no, this is a great conversation though. I like seeing that um, actual conversations. Somebody said that Barbie Girl Tina had like News Channel 7 type vibe. She did. She could like um, she could be like the courtroom reporter like afterwards. So how did you feel going into, what were you thinking? What were your thoughts when you found out that your baby mama was such and such so? She could do like the Steve Wilco after show. That would be funny. But man, it was an excellent conversation. Seriously, um, I don't know. Just oh, I'm over. Sheila. But so yeah, it was pretty much just trying to make me feel better this morning, Mark, and talking about how I have this very difficult time reaching out to people. I know it's strange that I can do this, but I can't reach out. But this is more like public speaking than speaking to someone personally. And I think that that's the thing. I happen to interact with those who come into the chat, but like, it's the most impersonal, personal thing I got, you know. Right, Mark, you know, people that smoked and still function. I think yesterday or the other day, Mama Sita was in here with me and we were talking about um, how I ended up getting radio ablation therapy. One of the things is that they wouldn't allow you to have cannabis and opioid therapy simultaneously, which really is just some bullshit. Like it means that they need to do some work. You need to do some work to understand cannabis and its in your endocannabinoid system. But yet on the other side, they don't work on the same parts of your body, so you can use both. Um, what it is that some time ago they were giving people benzos and painkillers, and they realized that it was suppressing people's heart rates and it was killing them. So they had to do something different, but rather than just doing different, they started blaming the people for what happened to them. Right, Mama Sita. It's the only way that I can function from the fibro as well. I think that of late I may have acquired the RA. I've been working on it, but when I first had these diagnoses, I didn't. When I first was diagnosed with fibro, they said that I didn't have RA. Uh, But yeah, smoke. It's kind of like if you've ever seen that video where a man puts like a bunch of big rocks in a jar and then puts some pebbles in a jar and whatever else. Smoke's kind of like the water that goes through and fills all the crevices and cracks at the end. So that's why it's an you got to do the whole body experience thing as much as possible, especially me. Mark says, "Baby steps, young Jedi." You're hilarious. uh, you know what, Mark? You just because you made me mad. I'm gonna play this how I feel right now. You go quit messing with me doing. I feel ooky.
Well, I've never seen a king of beasts with quite so little hair.
Gonna be the main event, like the king was
You're welcome,
born.
Mama Caesar.
I'm brushing up
Thank
on
you for accepting it. I should have asked first, but
Thus far, rather an
once I recognize we can understand each other, I just kind of like knighting over here on this side.
way to go, you master. If you think
No one's saying do this.
now when I said that,
Quit messing with me, Mark.
No one's saying stop that.
you don't
No one's saying see. You don't run around all day.
well, that's definitely out.
Free to do it all my way.
I think I ain't got no tricks up my sleeve either, Mark.
I never thought I was essential. They're crude, but unspeakably plain. But maybe they've
I'm gonna get my throne by hook or by crook, Mark. Stop playing with me.
if allied to my vision and brain.
Put your ass back on red.
I know that your powers of retention are
I
as
was
wet
right
as
as
a
a
warthog's
warthog's
backside.
backside.
But
But thick as you are, pay attention.
My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expression. The
The lights are not alarmed.
We're talking kings and succession. Even
You
can't
be caught unaware.
So prepare for the chance of a lifetime.
Get it?
Be prepared for sensational news. A
The shiny new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature?
Just
Just
listen to teacher. I know it sounds
you, Mark.
sordid,
I'm kidding.
but you'll
I'm kidding.
be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously square.
Be prepared.
Yeah, good. We'll be prepared. For what?
No,
The
no,
death
no.
of the king.
Is he sick?
No, fool, we're gonna kill him. Simba, too.
Great idea. Who needs a king? No king, no king.
La 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 la.
Idiot! There will be a king.
You said,
I will be king. Stick
Stick
with
with
me,
me, and you'll never go hungry again. I'm feeling my Disney this morning, y'all.
Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Did they send daughters?
When I asked, oh, I forgot.
For sons, you're the saddest bunch but you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
Ooh, my tummy hurts.
Tranquil as a forest, but I'm fine.
catch my breath. Yeah, that was Scar. Alright, I'll get my life together and get off of Disney though. Although I may end up going back to it after this one. I'm nauseous.
How did you see me? How did you love me? How do you remember me? Oh, oh, oh. I'm a romantic nightingale. I hope the darkness keeps you well. When I can't fall asleep at night, I need to talk myself to fight. Oh, shake man, shadow box, please keep your hands up. And if you get knocked down, don't forget to stand up. Cause the night begins, darkness keep you well. Cause the night darkness keep you well.
Shadow man, shadow box dancing. The thought of me, this resurrected agony, this apathy for caskets. Everything I ever loved, I lost in the magic. Got claimed by the river, my body delivered. When I die, it's 27 rappers at my funeral. Moses wrote my name in gold and Kanye did the eulogy. Remember all the bashfulness, understand the truth. Yeah, I stand in front of the college dropped out, but her music was a church when your spirit hopped out. Met a gypsy in the lane, she reading my palm tree. Mysterious situation like kissing the concrete. I eat getting I be close to heaven, baby claim he love me, hold me down forever. I never should have bought this halo. He waiting for me at his table. My funeral with Disney fable, cause the king about to take me home.
Preach church, tabernacle, Tallahassee sunshine. Southern is my bloodline, we know where they'll come to go. And though I leave like alumni, I'm lying like a lullaby and quiet like my tongue tied alone. Bury me in satin, tell the pastor, say this ashes, sat in class with me, who? First row. And if ashes turn to ashes, then I'm back in my first form with a dust storm, with a corn and cold.
Mama Caesar out here.
You know,
I don't want tomatoes in my guacamole.
You know, so we
I don't
never
care
had
what
no
the
old money.
say. Tomatoes in my guacamole. Put
We got a whole lot of new money though.
Put it to the side. Okay. Side.
Hey! Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trick. Nobody call up the gang, they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a tip. Bad, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. My bitch is bad and bougie. Bad, cooking up dope with a Uzi. My niggas is savage, ruthless. We got 30s and 100 rounds too. All set.
Don't get JP started on what?
Records on records, got backers on backers, I'm riding around in a coupe. I take your bitch right from you. Bitch, I'm a dog. Beat down her walls, loose. Hop in the fall. I tell that bitch to come for me. I swear these niggas is under me. The hate and the devil keep jumping me. Back rows on me, keep me company. Hey, we did the most. Yeah, pull up and goes. Yeah, my diamonds a choker. Holding up, I with no holster. With the ruler, diamond cooler. This a rolling, not a mule. Dabbing on them like the usual. Magic with the brick of voodoo. Magic. Courtside with a bad bitch. Then I send the bitch through Uber. Go. I'm young and rich and plus I'm bougie. Independent. I'm so I keep the Uzi. Records on records, got backers on backers, so my money making my back. Ay. You niggas got a low act rate. We from the north, yeah, that way. Fat cookie blunt in the ashtray. Two bitches just national smash that. Hop in the limb, have a drag race. I let them burst like a bad bag. Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Cooking up dope in the crock pot. We came from nothing to something, nigga. I don't trust nobody, grip the trigger. All up the gang and they come and get gang. Cry me a river, give you a bad and bullshit. Bad, cooking up dope with a Uzi.
It's a bad time for me to say that, Mark, because I went to this song before you said that. If I was gonna say it right now, it would seem way. But yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Here come the libertarian, y'all.
I ain't no activist, I'm the protagonist. I don't co-captain it, I fly solo like one cup in the cabinet. They trust me and landed it. They call me the advocate. They'll slide like an abacus. Boy meets world, everybody been savage. I just wanna really know how much a Joe shooter averages. I'm not no nice guy, I'm just a good guy. The bad guys should really stay on my good side. I smell my roses younger than the good die. The Illuminati couldn't see me with their good eye. They think they Heath Ledger scary, they just Jack Nichols. I'm assigned to my city like the bat signal. Young chosen one, golden boy, De La Hoya. It ain't too many me's, rest in peace to Vern Troyer. I was younger than I seemed as a kid. I mean my G17, 18 in the head. I mean I'm only 25, but I'm Motown 25. Bet I get a statue in my hometown when I die. And Rom, you done. I'm expecting resignation and open investigation on all of these paid vacations for murderers.
Mark, we just
Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you.
I think more people are like this. They just see. Mama Cita said, I'm unaffiliated. I don't want the mail. I don't want the calls, the surveys. I don't want none of it. I think more and more people are just like, you know what? Leave me alone. You can't be expected to be left up to no good. Up to good. You are always doing something. Just leave me alone. You don't really care. You're an irritant.
At times we get sick of love. It seems like we argue every day. I know I misbehaved and you've made your mistakes, and we both still got room left to grow. And though love sometimes hurts, I still put you first, and we'll make this thing work. But I think we should take it slow. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go, 'cause we're ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow. Take it slow. Oh, this time we'll take it slow.
This is my right here, my probably absolute favorite.
This time we'll take it slow. Hey, yo, nephew, check this out.
I know what I said.
I know you got that bad chick right there. You ain't even tripping on her. But she doing all of that for you. She got this, got that. I mean, she's off the hustle. I mean, when you find one like that, you got to make that change. Because they don't come too often. And when they do come, you got to be smart enough to know change. Like Sam Cooke say, change gon' come, nephew. And you better believe that. Straight 9 to 5 if you want it. Keep my ass home at night if you want it. Whatever you need me to do. When you talk, I'ma listen. Give you all that attention you're missing. Girl, I swear I'm gonna handle my business just like a real man should do.
It was hard for me too. The rest in love situation. Mama Cita, one of the hard things for me was watching how this space, and I was on the phone with someone and I was like, let's just see what's on my timeline of people who are live right now, their thumbnails and their titles and what they say. I was like maybe 2 that had a perspective that were neutral, like let's just allow this to be a moment and take some type of, and then like 5 or 6 that you could tell that there was some type of narrative being spun from the title or whatever, and it just passed. I'm like, yo, Just let his name be for a while. Let his family grieve. Let him figure it out. It's gonna come out. Not everything has to be anything. Just accept it. And then, give it some grace, some time. One of the things that is important to me is in attempting to get this nonprofit and laws changed is to make it mandatory to, if you're not going to give out, not even if, but don't give out victims' names. Don't give out victims' background history, mental health records, those things. You're tainting people's ability to hear their story. It's done on purpose. Twitch, who they call Twitch Boss, he had a YouTube or Instagram with his wife. He originally started out as a crumper. One of his more breakout things was, I think, being on So You Think You Can Dance. That led to him being on Ellen, where he really got known there, and then he went on to do his own things. But sometime the night before last or early yesterday in the early morning hours, he left home and took his own life. And I'm just going to go ahead and say this to some people because I think y'all need to hear this. You never know what's going on with someone, what's happening, why they would do a thing. Yet I can tell you, were I really considering doing that thing, I would have done what he did. I would have left my home. I might have taken my car just so it would be less suspicious. I would have left my home. I would have gone to a hotel, and I would have done it there. Why? So my wife and children didn't have to find me, clean up, see those things. It could have been so much worse. Some of y'all just need to shut the fuck up, bruh. You have no clue, and then what do? You put up a hashtag and a telephone number, and you say, ooh, I did my job. No, motherfucker, you didn't. Like, the idea that you don't even know that those numbers will put you on hold. If you call and you have an out-of-state phone number, they'll route you to the state that your phone is in, even though you need EMS right there, right now, right then. Y'all gotta stop. You have no clue. You think you're doing a thing and you're doing nothing. That's why I say it all the time. Doing the most and the least at the exact same time. No, there is that song. But if that's all you do, it's not enough. I'm telling you, it's not enough. You don't just give them a phone number. You don't just tell them to call someone. You don't just make a post on Facebook.
I've been on the low, I've been taking my.
You go out.
I feel like I'm out of my mind.
Go
feel
with
like my
them
life ain't mine.
wherever
Who
they
can
need
relate?
to go. Be
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time. I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Y ya no quiero esperar por alguien que venga a salvarme. No puedo esperarte hoy. No puedo sanar. Ya no quiero esperar por alguien que venga a salvar.
If you really understood what it was like to go, that's why I'm here. That's why I talk about it, because there's a lot of other people who can't and really need to. Really need to understand that you just saying something to the person sitting next to you when you can see the anxiety and stuff.
I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine. Who can relate? Woo!
You gotta do
I've been on the low, I've been taking my time.
That's all there is.
I feel like I'm out of my mind. It feel like my life ain't mine.
Rest in love to the young gentleman.
I don't wanna be alive.
And everybody's alive.
I don't wanna be alive. I just wanna die today.
just wanna die. I don't wanna be alive. I don't wanna be alive.
You have to listen when they say that and help them get to the point where they
this
at
other
least
shit I'm
want to
talking
make
about,
it
they think they know it. I've been
today.
praying for somebody to save me. No one's
performative
heroic.
care
And my
is
life don't even matter. I know it, I know it, I know I'm hurting deep down, but can't show it. I never had a place to call my own. I never had a home. Ain't nobody calling my phone. Where you been? Where you at? What's on your mind? They say every life precious, but nobody care about mine. I've been on the low. I've been taking my time.
If they tell you they need weed to get them through,
it feel like my life ain't mine.
buy a gram. It's 10, 12, 15.
I feel like I'm out of my
mind. At Starbucks.
It feel like my life ain't mine. I want you to be alive. I want you to be alive.
Learn about other people.
You don't gotta die.
Get outside yourself for a change. You don't gotta die. You can save a life every day.
I want you to be alive. You don't gotta die. Now let me tell you why.
It's the very first breath when your head's been drowning underwater. And it's the lightness in the air when you're there chest to chest with the lover. It's holding on though the road's long and seeing light in the darkest things. And when you stare at your reflection,
mental health is an epidemic.
I know that your fame guide you.
I know where you've been, where you are, where you're going. I know you're the reason I believe life was the day without a little night. I'm just trying to set a little light. It can be.
I appreciate that the space has begun to open up to the idea of mental health, yet we are at epidemic proportions. You're seeing people taking out their entire families at a rate that we've not seen before. Mass violence, interpersonal violence, stranger violence. Violence against women and children, all of it is on the rise, and all of it is the result of a mind fuck, y'all. They took you from the day-to-day hustle and bustle and made you lock yourselves up in your home cages. And you realize that you didn't know the person that you'd been married to or living with or whatever it was. It wasn't the way that you meant for it to go. It was just the way that it went. And so it's different somehow than when we went through this in like 1917, around the Spanish flu time. There wasn't so much out of the home activity in a way. And so being in the home with one another wasn't fracturing in the same way. We were used to, being around each other a lot. So, we just gotta learn to do better, do different, and be different for those who are going through it and they don't have that community or that safety net. That's why I'm here. It's why I never anticipated growing in some super fast way, because that's what I care most about, is helping other people to understand themselves and their mental health and how they can take control of their own lives. That ain't what this space is about. Anyway, that is my coffee pot. And that's the 2-hour mark. So it also means that it is time for JP to get up out of here and lay it down, because I do still not feel the most fantastical. I appreciate everybody who watched, hung out with me in the chat, in the cloud, Thanks for doing all them YouTubian things, Mark, Mamacita. Hopefully the next time that I go live, restreaming YouTube will act like they like each other again. But you know how that is. Like I said, you guys, pinned to the top of this chat is the link to thank you, Mamacita. I enjoyed it. I just, I had to get out of my funk, and I figured if I've got to get out of mine, then someone's probably got to get out of theirs too. So I figure that's the best thing to do is just turn on the camera and see if we can't help each other, at least spiritually, if not silently. You know what I mean? So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get up out of here. Oh, excuse me. Oh, have mercy. Keep your spirit up. I'll see you in the streams. Peace.
Black love is the scaffolding between power and understanding, the freedom in knowing the gravitational call to the stars, the refinement necessary to keep them from colliding, the knowledge that our story isn't precautionary tales or careless whispers. Your systems will be measured, their void put on display. We are the color born of a galaxy in darkness, black excellence, the fourth element, the fourth element.
Just by those two little, y'all don't understand.
SO Rouse Religion, T Wise, T and W.
Black, y'all.
Rap for my people, die for my people, rap for my people, die for my people, yeah. Rap for my people, die for my people, rap for my GG.